Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
This game was won in the first half because of the lack of 49ers offense. They dominated the game. The offensive line, the defensive line, they were dominating the game. Both ways, still only 2 scoreboard. That's all that matters. If you have these we're going to have some good guys, good football over there. But we haven't played other than the one play down, the long play down the field. We haven't played a good game. And then in the second half,
they'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 74 yards. And the Cowboys go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got him in, complete. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards.
Usually in this spot, you do an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing is Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
You can join USA.
that time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So now make that a second sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. They'll need a big play here with Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Play action. Prescott under pressure, and they got to him again. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. 4th down. Prescott. Forced out, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On first down, Hurts. And it's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 35 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, the defense did their job, and then boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Elliott good with a PAT. The lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, good return past the 30.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Still going.
You gotta be
One man
fucking
to
kidding
beat.
me.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And they'll get him all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. You've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Again, that's Watkins. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown! Philadelphia! Chris Watkins, 55 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and off he went. But I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And throwing on third down there, he cannot connect.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
It's taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Off the play fake, Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44.
You're looking there, the defensive back is maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there, 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down, here's Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
They'll set up to throw. Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they can still come away with points here in the late going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
A first down throw for Prescott. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Oh, goodness, he's getting in there, 95.
For the sack.
Jonathan
Hankins. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. Down he goes. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they're calling a timeout.
I stopped chasing stats a long time ago. I started chasing legacy and what my heart was at and where I wanted to be as a professional man. I couldn't be more proud to just be a part of the team with these guys and be a part of the greatness every single day. Drive every single day. This game is so beautiful. 63. Reap those rewards, man. It's just it's a beautiful atmosphere, and I just couldn't be more proud of the guys. Even at this point, I feel like a little kid all over again.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half.
What was that all about? Man, I was fired up, man. I was fired up, and we were hitting on all cylinders. And I had to get Big Red and Love Tap there, and I let him know we were all here fighting for him no matter what. Okay. Yeah. You know, I just got to tell him how much I love him real quick. And I got so much trust in him and how he goes about being a head coach and a leader. He's one of the best leaders in the game, man. And I can't thank him enough for giving me opportunities year in, year out. And this third one.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
There's so many layers in this. There's so many things that happen, but in the end, it's hard to ignore. There's 15 minutes the ball, and the guy just doesn't lose a lot. You and I talked a lot about that over this run. How do you explain what
both these These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's Hurts to throw. Watkins diving. He's got it. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Back to throw here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing. Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Micah Parsons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Remember that, because now we get much later in this football game, 4th and 1 in overtime. It's a slightly different formation. It's the same thing, Scott.
They'll try and throw for it here. Here's a diving catch right side. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. go here. It's caught. Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, 46 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end.
Oh, my goodness.
Brandon Cooks down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 53 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken a third quarter lead. What do coaches tell us all the time, CD? We've got to get our playmakers more involved, and certainly running with the football is one way, and it paid off right there.
And you're talking about paying off to great effect. How about the big explosive play that was a result of that play call? Big-time execution on that one.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Come on, what the fuck is all that bullshit?
And then it goes the way it goes, and now well, there's a Super Bowl, so there'll be a lot of conversation.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. He'll look to throw.
Oh my goodness.
And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. This is caught.
And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throw complete right side to Close.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
To throw is Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Well, the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
The guy's man, complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Eagles.
A.J. Brown.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
They'll try to run with Swift.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3. They're feeling great about themselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns, so this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with a football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
The important thing about what Kyle said is we wanted the ball
Throwing, Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who had that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Here's Prescott. It's caught left side by Curtis. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Prescott on 1st down. And it's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old way, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick 6, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will add to huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, shit.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
You
And he's loose
gotta be
again.
fucking kidding me. Oh, my
He might take
goodness.
this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. To throw, Prescott. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
But after that, defense was able to turn the Niners away inside the red zone and everything. Now they have the same thing.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
And it's not just the first down. Down into the red zone is Mahomes. 6-6 left in the other.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the road. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here's 2nd down. Prescott. Well, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he threw the football today, I'm just surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
The way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's Dak. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And I fall incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive
45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talking about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.